We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The opener of the final series of the year between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chris Sale gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sits at 303 entering play. Home runs up to 30 now, and 104 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Judge stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here now is Rafael Devers. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Bounce it to the left side. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. So far this season, Torres is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The second baseman.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Here comes the first pitch. Tommy LaStella is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Devers has it, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to third. Devers has it. A tag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Severino has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman.
The center fielder, Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
From the belt, the pitch. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Torres is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The set and the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. Now he's safe at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Felix Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. Now batting, Alex Verdugo. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Josh Ockamy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year, and even 20 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Still 1-2. Now the pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Need to get it going soon. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So far this season, Voit is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Comes set, now the pitch. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Check by Hernandez, the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his career, Torres hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1-1 to count.
One strike.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Line hard to center field. Tauchman is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Mancini. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Tauchman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First and second now, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
On a line, that's a base hit. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out going for third. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit in the air to shallow center. LeMahieu retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The right fielder,
so here's Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Wilmer Flores is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Verdugo has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-2. Fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still 8-0. Nate Eovaldi gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead. So coming to the plate, Josh Ockamy will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Mountcastle arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Mancini. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a different name for that pole, but I'm not.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Mike Tauchman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And, oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And that misses, ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit out towards second. Flores is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's grounded out and lined out in two trips.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.D. Martinez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a hard liner. Foul. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get
the batter, number 2.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jordan Yamamoto takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Yamamoto, just 24 years of age. He was a 12th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 2-1 pitch. All even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Trey Mancini is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Miguel Andujar will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Hicks is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogart's on the slide. The second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hard ground ball to third. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Miguel Andujar remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Here's the first pitch to him. Wilmer Flores stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
So it was a strikeout swinging Wilmer Flores. Becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Josh Ockamy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Popped him up. La Stella is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the depth.
Number 32, Matt.
From the stretch, Gleyber Torres stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And that misses. 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it bangs off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when the reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch, curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, Ryan.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tyler Wade is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Stepping into the box, Christian Van. Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Tyler Lyons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Nip the corner, 2-2. Swing and a line drive, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Yankees.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and 1 strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because
Tommy Kingley will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And the Yankees have won the American League East.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The New York Yankees with the division best 104th winner. Luis Severino wins his 17th game of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Chris Sale couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Yanks picked up, 19 hits in this one as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 11-4. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race, while the Yankees have now clinched the AL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. Adalberto Mejia had his first victory of the year as the Orioles downed the Blue American League East.